True life and music history. The Ants Human Stars podcast. With your hosts, Caleb and Digo. Are you ready? Steady. Go.
Speaking of money and drugs, can I tell that story about the guy? So I go out in DC and there's this club. It's called 18th Street Lounge, and on the corner from that club, there's a guy that always, like, not now because it's cold, but when it was warm, he would take his convertible and park it on that corner and literally just like play cool guy. Like, he would play.
What color was the convertible, by the way?
Gray, silver.
Okay.
You know, it's like a.
Whenever I think of convertible, I just think of red. Anyways,
not at all. It wasn't like, and you know what? It wasn't like a really nice new convertible anyway. Like, it's, you know, it was like, it wasn't a fine car, anything. No, and the guy would just like either be sitting in his car listening to music or like laid against the car, like he's posing for a photo with the car. None of that made sense. Because, well, I mean, like, the first time I saw him, whatever, I didn't even think, what? It's just a guy in the corner.
Yeah.
Then I see him again. I'm like, what's up with that? Then I see him again. I'm like, hey, wait. And then again and again and again. And then just one day, I just snapped. I was like, this cannot be. You cannot do this. I mean, this can't be a man.
Wait, you sound like the white women with the bob haircuts. Can I speak to a manager?
Straight up, I wanted to speak to a manager. Somebody give me a manager, because this cannot stand.
Yeah.
This cannot be. This guy can't be getting ready in his apartment around 8 or 9 p.m. Probably lives not nearby. He probably like drives in from who knows where and comes into DC, parks, gets there early, because that's the point. He always gets that corner spot, and he's got to get there early enough before the clubs get popping, because those spaces fill up fast. They're right in front of the club. He gets there early, parks his car in the corner all night. I go into the club around 11:30, midnight. I get out. He's there. 2, 3 a.m. He's just fishing. He's fishing for whoever will be dumb enough to get in that car and be raped and murdered. Now, okay, anyways, so I'm describing this whole area. And now, around the corner from 18th Street, and so I pass the corner where the guy is with the convertible, and then there's this like douchebag club that I never go to. I've been to a couple of times. It's got an airplane theme.
Like,
it's like low ceilings, and they got that, like, you know, like an airplanes have those little.
Airplanes could be a theme.
It's kind of a cool idea, but unfortunately the club is filled with douchebags. Anyway, like the worst kind. Think about the worst kind. They're there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, but dressed up. It's a little bit like, you know, they won't let anybody in.
Oh, selective.
Yeah, but dumb. It's the tiniest club too. It's worthless. So
airplane theme.
I asked the bouncer of that club that night where I was snapped, and I just like couldn't like talk to the manager. And I was like, "Look, dude, what's up with that guy? Do you see him?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "But what's up? How is he? Is he in that?" And he's like, "Look, he's always there. Like, you think? Yeah, for years, yeah. And he will park there, and he will steal like multiple times a week." I was like, no. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened to you? What led you to this path?
Yeah.
And if
you must have time to kill, time to burn, like.
Well, so do we, but we go inside the club.
Well, no, but I mean in the sense of that you're going into the club, so then you're actively doing something, whether you're dancing, whether you're just sitting at the bar, like something's going on. You're sitting outside on the corner of a street. Just sitting, you know, well, I guess waiting or hoping someone will come up and talk to you or give you some attention.
You know
like,
who talks to him? Who? The street urchins outside, like, asking for money. I swear to God, I've seen him talk to, like, the homeless around, because they're always there, too.
Dude, they probably friends with him. Like,
yeah, they straight up. They've been there for years.
Johnny's back.
It's the same homeless people It's the same guy in the corner. He'd probably go out for lunch.
Right.
Okay. So that was a whole setup just to describe the area and to describe the douchebag club. So I'm leaving the 18th Street Lounge, and I go by that place. I always have to go by it. And there's like 3 or 4 dudes, and they're all wearing the same hoodie sweatshirts, like same color, same whatever.
Okay.
All I remember is like kind of greenish and kind of the same style. If you see one guy wearing that sweatshirt, you would have just not even. It's like a guy with a sweatshirt, but they're all wearing the same sweatshirts. And then I noticed that they're all police because they're all like around this one dude, questioning him, and obviously they probably caught him in the club. And I'm like, how do you get 4 police officers in a club all wearing sweatshirts, the same sweatshirts, and not stand out? That place is as big as like a bathroom, like a big airplane bathroom.
Everybody's crowded.
But he probably was, selling, dealing inside the club. They caught him. He was like, I ain't got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. He was just doing that, whatever. And I was like, okay, I hope you don't. And I didn't even. I was like still looking over, just kind of analyzing the sweatshirts, and they like lift his shirt like just like this, and like out pops a baggie onto the ground, and he's just like, yeah. It just it was like you going to jail, right? Just right. You're don't buy drugs at a club. Don't sell drugs at a club.
Exactly.
Sell it outside of the club, because police are just not going to be able to track that outside the club. But inside, they'll have people, and if it's not the police, it's the bouncers. Security. They're going to see it. They're going to look. They're standing up and they're just watching. All right, and anything that to you looks slick, to them, it's readily apparent what's happening. Like, it's so clear cut. This reminded me of another story. There was a guy like smoking a joint on the dance floor at 18th Street Lounge. I was like, balls.
Isn't that illegal in DC?
Yeah, but you can't. There's still the laws of smoking inside.
Oh, inside. Gotcha.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I was like, balls. The guy who was smoking was like Black Hispanic. Okay. Latino, yeah. It's smoking up a joint like no one was watching. And there were these 3 very well dressed white men nearby, and I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but the bouncers swooped in, and I was like, oh, gonna get shipped back to the islands.
I can't. I cannot.
No, they swooped right into the 3 white dudes, and they're like, I know it's you. I smell it on you. Like, you guys been smoking. You guys need to, and they kicked them out.
Dang. That's right. Go after the white
Did I say a damn thing? I didn't say a damn. I saw everything. I knew what would happen. I knew everything. Do you think I went up to? No. I'm like,
exactly.
one time.
One time, exactly.
You know what? Feel it. Let it happen. Yeah. Don't worry. And you know what happened?
What?
He finished that joint on the dance floor after they all, because it took all the bouncers to get them all out, right? Those 3 dudes, all the bouncers came and like took them all out, and so they left. Basically, mom's not home, and he finished the joint. On the dance floor. He saw what happened. He was just like, and then they all left, and he was just like,
well, we're gonna go ahead and finish. Yeah, that's right. Take the bad guys out.
That was so fun.
Thanks for listening to the Ants, Humans, Stars podcast with Caleb and Digo. Stay connected and get updates about new episodes by visiting our website, antshumanstars.com, and by subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a positive rating and review, and share about us with your community on social media. Thanks, y'all. We really appreciate it.